Hey yo, what is good, y'all? I know y'all hear the airplane in the background. It is your boy Justin Que rollo mi raza. Welcome back to another episode of the Real Madrid rebuild. A la Madrid, all that. IRL. Real Madrid just signed two free agents. Well, I don't know if the second's a free agent. I forget how it is. But Marcus Thuram and Konate. I ain't gonna lie, both of these folks are coming off of a terrible season. Like, it's been the worst season of their entire careers, and they still end up at Madrid. Like, I'm not gonna point out any names, but there's already too many French folks and at Real Madrid, and now there's more. Hey man, somebody's doing something. It's somebody's fault. Somebody's fault, man. But yeah, if this is your first time, watching this channel and this series, I recommend you go back, watch season 1. Then you can come here and then watch the start of this season 2. I believe this is episode 4, maybe episode 5, I don't know. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below about this episode and the new Real Madrid signings in the comments. Obviously, that's where you leave it. So let's just get right in with Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Let's go. Now, Julian Alvarez said to go to Barcelona, but apparently it's not happening now, and Atletico Madrid was trolling the Barcelona fans, in Barcelona mostly. Dang, we're kind of sucking right now. We conceded a goal right away. Oh, nah. But, yeah, let me know what y'all think about that whole situation. They're also looking at my Chelsea striker, Joao Pedro. Not a big fan of that. Hopefully none of those happen. Either way, Julian Alvarez is coming off the worst season of his career, so it's not like Barcelona need him. But it would help with the pressing style that they got going on. They got Gordon, and how if they get a Julian Alvarez, the press would be crazy. Because Julian don't stop pressing. I remember since the first time I watched him, I was like, dang, this dude just presses. He's just like me for real. There it is. CR7 goal. Goal from CR7, 70 years old. Robin Lee Norman, good job. I ain't gonna lie, dude. The fact that his last name is Lee Norman and that nigga's Spanish is kind of crazy. Like, I know there's a lot of folks that are like that nowadays because that's just the way the world is, but it's still kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Dang, John Oblak. Shout out Oblak. Not Oblak. Oblak. Shout out Oblak. Yeah. We're not looking too good. We should get this victory, though, because they did get red carded. Wow, who would have thought? Friggin' Atletico getting red carded. It's not like it's their whole identity. There we go. CR7 goal. Goal. From CR7. By the way, there are very few days left for the World Cup. And also, IRL. Friggin' America just let go of Jardine. They just let go of him. Let me know what y'all think of that as well. If you have anything to say about it. That's me assuming that. Let me know what y'all think of that. I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I'm kind of, well, not sad, but it's kind of like, dang. We already kind of know, it hasn't been confirmed, but we already kind of know who's coming in, to take Jardine's place. And a lot of people, and he's a really good manager, but yeah, he's spoken stuff about America that just, it doesn't make sense to bring him in because of it, but, it is what it is. If they bring him in, cool, because he's a really good manager, and he knows how to win the CONCACAF Champions League. There it is, 3-1. Gonzalo Garcia in the 90th minute. Let's go. Very good. Very cool. Also, by the way, Spurs lost to New York. I still haven't seen the videos after the game. I'm about to go on TikTok after this to go watch those videos. Real Oviedo, IRL, they descended. And also Armada was the DT of Real Oviedo. You know what I mean? So he's about to join America after getting relegated, which doesn't really go with what we stand for, which is that we are the Real Madrid of North America. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a little contradictory in a way. All right, next one is against my Chelsea. By the way, no, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I said it like I'm surprised. Who the is Joel Ordonez? Who's that? And why is he... What? They're using a 3-back, but this is a weird 3-back because they got Levi Cole over here. Do they have Levi Cole at right back and Reece James as a center back? What's going on? What's this formation? What are they doing? You can see Joao Pedro. Hopefully he doesn't go to Barcelona because I still think he has a lot to give Chelsea. He's been like the only good striker that I've seen at Chelsea over the last who knows how many years. Like, no BS. He might be like the good last striker prior to what was his name? Since Mr. Cote d'Ivoire, IRL. France just lost to Cote d'Ivoire, by the way. So shout out to them boys, Cote d'Ivoire. I mean, I saw the fans going crazy at the stadium. And I ain't gonna lie, this is how you keep the champs hungry. You know what I mean? Losing right before the World Cup starts. You know what I mean? That's how you keep them folks hungry because they was just running through a lot of people. So now it's like, hey, no Euros, no nothing. You know what I mean? And a loss right before the World Cup. I think that's just going to make them more hungry. And it's not like it was a complete A-team. Whoa, what a shot stop from Roberto Sanchez. Yes, I know it's Robert Sanchez. But still, Roberto Sanchez. Well, he's a Spaniard, so he would probably call him... So the way he pronounces his name is probably Roberto Sanchez. Roberto Sanchez. Pass to Kyle Leanne Mbappe. What a pass. What a shot stop. Dude, who is this? This is the Robert Sanchez that played at the Club World Cup. Dude, who is that? Mike Mignon, is that you in disguise, folks? Because remember, he was supposed to join Chelsea. There we go. Good job. Federico Valverde with the pass to CR Sui. There we go. Valverde once again. Kyle Leanne Mbappe. CR Sui 1v1. No! I tried to slide it in, but I slid in too early, and Jude's slide was not good. I'm pretty sure it was Jude that tried to slide it in, or maybe it was Desiree Doué. I don't know. Didn't work. I don't know. Well, it's good, but it's bad. Because it's good because, you know what I mean, that's my team that we're drawn against. But it's bad because we're Real Madrid, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like sour sweet right now. No kelp. There we go. Angelo Stiller. Nothing's going to happen. And we drew against Chelsea. Hey, man of the match for Thibaut Courtois, though. So at least there's that. But, I mean, realistically, it should have given it to Robert Sanchez. Maybe they did. Maybe I was just, like, looking at the wrong side. But there it is. Real Union, they got basically the same logo as us, except in 3D. So they got the ghetto version. The ghetto. There it is. 4-0. 4-0. 4-0. We're a game behind. Barcelona's been doing real good, but they do have a loss on their hands. So a win right here would put us 3 points ahead. Very cool. All right, there we go. Getafe versus Real Madrid. Come on, there we go. Barely 1-0, and they were down 10 men very early on. So that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, only 1-0. We're not looking super convincing right now. I ain't gonna lie. Dang, these folks are tired. Dude, it's the simulation's fault. I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely a simulation's fault. There we go. Yes, I like that. Come on. Barely any changes. I don't like that. I ain't gonna lie, I should be using the 5. Because, look, now against Barcelona, we're looking like this coming into this game. You know what I mean? All them yellows. I ain't gonna lie. If they get yellow carded, there's basically no point in switching them out. All right, I just got an ad. Here we are. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Let's go. Minute number 5. Bastoni looking to help in the attacks. Your Sui goal. Goal. 70 years old, scoring against Barcelona. Very good. I know y'all hear that again. The freaking the helicopter flying over. Desiree Doué. I don't think he scored a single goal under me, as in like in an official game. Like, I'm not saying like he's probably scored during the Sims, but I don't think he's scored like me controlling them. There we go. Goal. I knew it was gonna be a goal. That's why I prefaced it. Goal from Desiree Doué. There we go. Young AG with Kylian Mbappe. Oh, that was, I ain't gonna lie, that was my fault. And I'm not saying it because it's Dictador Kylian Mbappe. Like, genuinely, that was my fault. I went on a super long stride and I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? Mbappe's gonna get me fired if I keep messing him up. There we go. Minute 33. I ain't gonna lie, we smoking these fools right now. But don't get cocky. I did it again. I keep going on super long strides with the ball. You need to keep it short. Short, simple. You know what I mean? Wait for the next move. You know what I mean? From the opponent. Make them, you know what I mean, overcomplicate for themselves. What a shot stop. What? Daniel Carvajal, what is you doing? And he feels bad, so here he is helping out young AG. We got to do something right here. I ain't gonna lie, dude. He's dead ass tired. I ain't gonna lie. I've never had it go to, like, all the way low. That probably just means an instant injury. I ain't gonna lie. All right, we got to do something here. Let's do this. Literally is dead, so I don't know what else to do. I feel like I gotta sub him out, right? Yeah. All right, there it is. I know y'all hear me snacking and smacking my lips. And we still get it done. I ain't gonna lie, the last like 40 minutes or so of that game, boring AF, boy. Dang, Rodri got a 9.0 and only played like a couple minutes. Well, not a couple, but what, like 50 minutes? Something like that. That's very good. Against Alaves. Only a 2-0. Please tell me someone didn't get injured. All right, nobody got injured. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh no, this means CR7 probably got injured. But nope. And they are offering us for Lazaro. Nope. We will not sell our Wonder Kids. And no, there is no buyback clause that I can put. Otherwise, I would do it. If there was a buyback clause, I'd do it. Also, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but please do not ask me in the comments if you want. Like, don't tell me to sign friggin' Konate and Marcus Thuram, or not Thuram. What was his name? Man, he's a friggin' French right back. What's his name? Denzel Dumfries. I know it's Dumfries, but I always call him Dumfries. Man, do not tell me to sign no Denzel Dumfries, alright? Don't tell me to sign no Konate, especially not Konate. Alright? Because I ain't doing it. Also, yes, I know. Now, I didn't know this before, but Daniel Carvajal is apparently leaving Madrid very, very soon. So, like, my whole thing of, like, realism is a little bit out the window on a low key. I mean, also a little bit with the Doué thing, but it's not like the craziest thing. Also, apparently, for the Real Madrid re-elections, I forget what his name is, but the guy who's running against the current president has promised that if he gets signed, he will sign Mbappe and Rodri, which is a crazy one. Like, if that happens, fool, it's over. It's over, because that also means that they don't got to re-sign Vinny, because Vinny still hasn't re-signed, which is crazy. The fact that nobody's talking about it is crazy. Like, I know when it like originally happened, people was talking about it, but it kind of just went under the bridge. Because, you know what I mean, the whole, oh, they've gone trophyless. And also, Vinny finally started showing up in games, like actually showing up. Either he got freaking red carded. That sucks. All right, you're against Valencia, who used to be a powerhouse. R.I.P. Valencia. Ain't gonna lie, bro. They've gone to Champions League finals, fo. Crazy stuff. How bad they fallen off. Dang, I just realized how much stronger this side is than this side. That's definitely a problem. That is a huge problem. I gotta do this. There we go, you know what I mean? I think that's a little bit better now. There we go, Real Madrid. We beat the evil team. I'm so glad we absolutely smashed them. Marseille. That evil team. You know what I mean? And the institution, until they let go of them folks, it's Marseille forever. Straight. Go Celta de Vigo. Yeah, I was going to say this easy, but they might draw. No. All right, good. There it is. Kylian Mbappe and CR Sui. I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised CR Sui's not here for, like, the top goal scorers. Dang. Cucho Hernandez. Dang, fo. He's doing good. Grimaldo got it. He got ejaculated off of accumulative red cards. By the way, yes, I know that's not how you say it. I was just making a joke. Bad joke. Vardiol finally gets into the starting 11 and scores in 23 minutes. Shout out to him. But Rodri gets red card. Another red card. Man, this dude Rodri, he's playing like an Atletico Madrid player right now. Like, what's going on, man? Like, what's wrong? Why you doing this? Like, what's your problem? All right, here we go against Olympiacos Bastoni. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Like, we're doing good in every competition, but we're not looking like we're not doing as good as we should. I ain't gonna lie. We're kind of falling behind a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's low key because we're, you know what I mean? Because we're like first and like top, you know what I mean? Like, we're doing real good, but at the same time, like, the results themselves, like, the score boards, the score lines are not good. Like, for example, this. And we lost. We lost against 9. They were down 10 men for the majority of the game. And they even went down to 9, and we still couldn't get it done. What is this? Somebody had to have gotten injured. That's probably the worst thing. 16 minutes. Oh, no, the 16th. Please, no. No, he didn't. He was just playing like absolute garbage. Do you know how garbage you gotta be to get taken off in 16 minutes? Dang, that must have been a terrible game. I'm talking top 5 worst performances all time. All time. Dang, I kind of feel bad for Due. Hey, Due, if you want to leave, man, let me know. Hand in your transfer request soon if you wanna. I ain't gonna blame you. All right, here we go. Let me just check this. I see there's a problem. Free kicks. Got Kylian Mbappe on the freaking free kicks. He's never scored a free kick in his life. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, dictator Kylian didn't hear that, because then he's gonna be mad. I hear this against PSG. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know this was coming up. All right, so the reason there was a cut is because I wasn't sure for how long I was recording. Apparently, it's like 18 minutes or so. All right, here we go. Real Madrid versus PSG. The reigning, defending. I was about to like scream it like Paul Heyman. Reigning, defending, undisputed. All right, let's just go. Real Madrid versus PSG. The IRL 2-time Champions League winners. Great job, Courtois. The best goalkeeper in the world. Don't at me. Once he's gone, then it's going to be Donnarumma. I ain't going to lie, dude. I ain't going to lie, though. Donnarumma at Man City's been a little, I don't want to say lackluster, but he kind of fell off a little bit. And also, so did PSG's, just not, like, their, how do I call it? Their goalkeeping, I guess. But it's because they do have just straight up a worse goalkeeper. Like, let's be honest, like Chevalier. Like, that's the type of foe that you send out on loan. You know what I mean? Don't keep him on the bench. Just send him out on 2 loans, and then he comes back world class. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? I don't even know why you would have did that, you know what I mean? Chevalier for friggin' Donnarumma. You let him go for friggin' a hot dog and a penny. Like, that was so dumb, but they still managed to do it, even without their amazing goalkeeper. If they had kept Donnarumma, it would have been crazier, you know what I mean? Way better. Oh, he wasn't able to get to the ball. That's annoying, I ain't gonna lie. Man City winning 4. Donnarumma, I mean, not Donnarumma, friggin' Dortmund winning by 1 against a team nobody's ever heard of. Here we go. Trent Alejandro Arnoldo with the pass to Kyle Lianum. Baby! What a save. I ain't gonna lie, this version of Chevalier in this game is so much better than the Chevalier IRL. Just off that alone, I ain't gonna lie. Mastantuono, let's just do this. Let's do this. Dang, I want to take out Killian, but what am I gonna do? How am I gonna take him off? There's no way to take him off. Unless I change formation. Let's try that. Which one should... Alright, let's do this one. Bang, Rodri. I go over here. Like this, like that. And then... Oh, but Stiller. Alright, Kamavinga, then Mama Pinga, and then Stiller right here. No, we'll just have him because he has a better shot. That's why I put him forward out of his natural position. Genius. Y'all just saw me with a stroke of genius right there. 6 attacking plays, 4 shots on goal, and 0 goals. We only had 2 shots on target, or shots on goal, and 3 attacking plays, and we scored 1. That's not that bad. And look at that. Alejandro Arnoldo doing good. New job offers. We are officially halfway through the season. I just got another ad. As y'all can see right here, we're still top of the hill. Shout out DDG. Top of the hill. Top of, dang, what's it called? Top of the table. With a game left to spare. So that's how good we is. You know what I mean? Don't at me. That's how good we are. It don't matter. I will put Dani Carvajal back in the starting 11. Come on, let's get this dub. Yes, there we go. We're officially caught up with everybody else. 10 points ahead of second place. Real Betis, by the way. I didn't even mention that. I was going to say it, but I just kind of like left it. But dang, 10 points ahead of second place, which is Real Betis. Not even Barcelona. And friggin' Atletico is 16 behind us as of right now. Having a terrible season. What? Julian's not scoring goals? Yes, he is. And so is Sorloth. Dang, their defense must be capital B bonds. Because look at that. Sorloth is having a great season. And friggin' scoring goals, assisting. Same thing for Julian. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, why are they so bad? It's got to be because of Nico O'Reilly. It's that side specifically. Nico O'Reilly and Robin Lenormand. Dude, it's the left side. That's their problem. It's their left side that's having them be so bad. And also friggin' Griezmann. Like, what is this formation? So he's not playing the false 9. You know what I mean? He's not playing his usual role. That's definitely no bueno. Like, where, like, they got him in friggin' midfield, like normal midfield. That's crazy. No wonder he's doing buns. No wonder he's not like scoring and or assisting. Rodri out for 3 weeks. This is bad. I ain't gonna lie. This is really, really bad. Anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Bye bye. See y'all later. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with your family. And like I said, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Bye bye. See y'all later. Peace.